Megan, and today I'm going to bring you my face product inventory. So I have all of my face makeup in front of me. It's a little bit excessive, definitely more than I want to have in my ideal makeup collection, but I'm gonna share with you guys my numbers of each category. So like foundations, concealers, powders, bronzers, highlighters, blushes, primers, oh my god, there's just a lot. And I'm going to show you every single piece in that like section of makeup, and I'm going to have my spreadsheet linked down below, a blank version for you guys to save in your own Google Spreadsheets account or download as an Excel file, and hopefully that helps you guys, because keeping this spreadsheet has been really helpful for me over the years. I've done it for a long time with skincare, but for my makeup I haven't always kept it up to date. So now it is completely up to date, and so let's just get started because we have a lot to go over. And if I'm looking over here, I'm looking at my spreadsheet. Okay, for primers, I have 6. I have an unopened Cover FX Illuminating Primer. I have the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Elixir Weightless Beauty Oil. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This could go in a multitude of categories because I use it in different ways, but I'll just consider it a primer. The IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Primer Plus Oil-Free Makeup Gripping Base Plus Pore Refiner and Hydrator Plus All Day Grip Technology. Cover FX could do with some concise editing, but this is a primer. The Farsali Liquid Glass, I have like a deluxe size of that, and the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. I don't even really like primers, to be honest, so it's like a little weird that I have this many. For foundations, I have 10, so here they all are. Yeah, this is way too many. I'm considering my Herborian CC Red Correct a foundation or like tinted moisturizer, because even though this is like a redness corrector, it actually gives me coverage like a tinted moisturizer or foundation would. So there's one. I have the Cover FX Power Play Foundation, the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I have a current Estee Lauder Double Wear, and then I have a backup that I bought on Black Friday when it was 25% off. So I really need to get through my first one so I can move on to my backup. I have the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation, a deluxe size of the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I'm really loving this. I'm wearing that right now and I think it's awesome. I'm using up the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and I will tell you guys in my Project Pan update or like a different video how I'm feeling about that foundation. The Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation and Concealer. And finally, the Stellar, I don't even know what this is called. Doesn't say a name, it's just the Stellar Foundation, and it gets so dirty. I don't know what I like do to this foundation, but it's like, it gets a mess. For concealers, I have 6, which is a lot more manageable than 10 foundations. I have a current container of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla, and then I have a backup of that as well. This is my favorite concealer. Then I have 2 of the Cover FX Power Play concealers. The shade N Fair 2 is too light for me, and then N Light 1 is like the perfect color, but I've kept N Fair 2 as like a cream highlighter when I do like the Scott Barnes technique, so I have both of those. I have the Touche Eclat by YSL in number 1, and I have the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Radiant Rose, which is a concealer to me. Then for powders, I have 7. Again, like primers, I don't really love powder, so I don't know why I have this many, like it's a little weird. I have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I'm working on using that up, but I'm also trying to use up this Cover FX Translucent Light Finishing Powder. This looks really small, but this is lasting so long. It is unbelievable. So yeah, trying to get through that. I have the number 7 Triple Action Translucent Finishing Powder. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I've only used it, I think once, so I need to try that again. I have the MAC Prep and Prime Transparent Finishing Powder. I want to finish that this year. I have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Powder. I have the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder in Light Beige. This was sent to me by my subscriber Eden, and that is a really, really nice powder, and she said it's a dupe for a MAC powder. And then I have the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Glow Illuminating Foundation in Porcelain. Okay, moving on to like cheek products. For highlighters, I have 7 powder highlighters. So I have 2 mini Becca highlighters in Moonstone and Vanilla Quartz. I have the Kaleidos Skywalker highlighter. This is such a cool highlighter. It's like a blue silvery shift. I have a deluxe size of the Artist Couture Cocoa Bling highlighter. This is amazing. And the Cover FX Moonlight highlighter. Looks like a fair skin tone, but it's actually like a silver sheen. I have the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo in number 1, but I just used the highlighter, and that's like a pinkish color. And then I have my favorite NARS Capri highlighter. Then I have 4 cream highlighters. I have the Fenty Diamond Bomb in How Many Carats. I'm wearing this today, and this is an amazing product. I love it. I have the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Highlighter and Balm Duo. So it is like double-sided, but I'm counting it as like one cream highlighter. I have the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Pearl. I love like pumping this into, today I put it on my chest because it's actually warm outside for once, but I mix it in with my sunscreen. I learned that from my friend Faith on here, and it's a great way to use this product because there is tons of product in here. And then I have the Cover FX Celestial Custom Enhancer Drops. These are very intense. Then for blushes, for powder blush, I have 12, and I have them all in here. So, oh my gosh, that's a lot of blush, but I have pretty much decluttered all the ones I don't like. I have the Clinique Heather Pop. That is a gorgeous one. The Estee Lauder Mad Men blush in Light Show. This is like my pride and joy makeup product. I will never get rid of it. I have the Becca blush in Flower Child. I have 2 of these NYX Sweet Cheeks in Fig and Daydreamer. I have the Laura Geller Baked Blush in Fresco. I have Tarte Exposed. I've been wearing this a lot lately, also what I'm wearing today. I have NARS Sin, my favorite fall and winter blush. And some of you guys said it looks like I hit pan, like right here, but it's like a chip in the product. Like I dug my finger in it, and just the way the light hits it, it looks like I hit pan, but I haven't. Then I have 3 Chanel blushes. I have Rose Bronze, Malice, and Accent. And then I have the Lancome blush in Sheer Amorose. And I had another Lancome blush called Miel Glacé, but it is pretty much a dupe for Chanel Accent. So if you've been wanting Chanel Accent, like I know no one really talks about Chanel Accent anymore, but in like years ago, that was a highly sought after blush. So if you want that color again, Lancome Miel Glacé is a dupe. So I decluttered the Lancome. Then I have 4 cream blushes. I have the Nude Sticks Naughty and Spice, and thankfully all of these cream blushes I have are pretty different in color. I have the Julep Golden Guava. That's really pretty for summertime. I have the Flower Beauty Blush Balm in Pinched, and the Honest Beauty cream blush in, what is this called? Rose Pink. For bronzer, I have 7, which is way too many because I rarely ever wear bronzer, but I included like cream bronzers in this. So I have the Peri Para My Real, Much Real My Cushion Contour. So it's like a cream contour, and the Drunk Elephant De Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. You could use this as a bronzer, but I usually mix it into my foundation, but it is like a bronzing product. Then I have the Laura Geller Baked Body Frosting in Tahitian Glow. I have the Lancome, this packaging is so pretty, La French Glow in #1 Light Liberty. Really, really cool product. And then I have 3 by Kevin Aquan. So I have his sculpting powder, and then I have Tropical Days and Tropical Nights, which are my favorite bronzers ever, ever, ever. Thankfully, the other bronzers that I have, these are like huge, so I kind of use them as like body bronzers, and then these are like cream. So they all serve different purposes. That's my like case on those. Then I have some cheek palettes. I have the NARS Wanted One. If I could only have one like face like blush product, it would be this, because it has all the perfect blushes and a beautiful highlighter. I have the Kevin Aquan Capri like ombre blush, bronzer, and highlight. I have the Natasha Denona Mini Diamond and Glow highlight and blush. I have this Becca Chrissy Teigen Endless Summer, Endless Bronze and Glow. And so this is blush, bronzer, and highlight, but basically I just kind of like mix it all together. And then I have the Beauty Bakery Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Palette with 4 blushes. And finally, for face products, I have setting sprays. So I have 2 of the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. I have like a tiny size and the full size. I like refill the tiny size, but I'm counting this as 2. I have the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray, and finally the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So that is a shit ton of face products. Like, I only have one face. This is way too many. This will definitely last me all year, if not years. I got into foundations, I think, last year, and it just like was too much. It is just too much. Here is the down and dirty look at everything, all piled up, and this is way too much for one person to possibly have, and this just is the shock factor I need to help me get through this year and not buy makeup, because clearly I don't need it. So that is it for my face makeup collection and inventory. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and saw literally everything that I have in terms of face makeup. So you can hold me accountable and be like, girl, you do not need another bronzer, powder, concealer, literally anything. Oh my goodness. And soon to come is my full makeup collection, like my organization and how it's all organized in my drawers. So I'm very excited to share that with you guys within the next few weeks. So definitely subscribe if you're excited for that, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!